What if your biggest financial mistakes weren't about how much you spend, but how you think about money? A single thought can quietly steal your peace of mind and empty your wallet. Most people see money as just numbers on a screen, a source of endless anxiety or false confidence. They chase after it like a mirage in the desert, but they never quench their thirst. But what if the key to true prosperity didn't lie in your bank account, but rather in the silence of your own mind? The world is bustling with loans, debts, and the endless pursuit of more. We feverishly check currency rates as if our lives depended on it. We buy unnecessary things to fill the void we created ourselves. We fear the future and cling to the past. In this chaos, money becomes our master, not our servant. But Zen wisdom whispers, look deeper. In the hustle and bustle lies silent power. Even the most ordinary coin holds a lesson of eternity. Today, we will reveal an ancient secret, how to transform every penny into a grain of peace and every financial decision into a step toward freedom. I will share with you the 7 Zen Keys to mindful prosperity. These are not just tips on how to save money. They are a path to making your finances a reflection of your inner harmony. It's a path where wealth is measured not by numbers, but by the depth of your peace of mind. As Buddha said, the mind is the forerunner of all things. The mind is their leader, and they are created by the mind. This means that your financial situation is born here, in this moment of awareness. Are you ready to stop being a victim of circumstances and become the master of your financial destiny through the simple yet profound power of mindfulness? Then let's begin our journey into conscious prosperity. Imagine an ancient merchant sailing down a turbulent river. His boat is loaded with expensive silks and precious stones, his entire fortune. Suddenly, a storm hits. Waves crash against the sides of the boat. Panicking, the merchant grabs his cargo, trying to save it from the water. He struggles, exhausted by his fear of losing everything. But the harder he clings, the heavier the boat becomes, and the more certain it is to sink. An old Zen master stands on the shore. He watches the merchant's desperate struggle. He quietly says, "Let go of the cargo, and you will save the boat. Let go of the boat, and you will save yourself." But true wealth is not in what you carry, nor in the boat. It is in your ability to sail. The exhausted merchant hears these words. At the last moment, before the wave engulfs him, he unclenches his hands. Miraculously, he is carried ashore. He has lost everything, the silk, the stones, the boat. But he is alive. In the silence after the storm and the emptiness of his hands, he suddenly feels an incredible lightness. He understands that his real prison was not the river, but his attachment to his possessions. His fear of losing his possessions almost cost him his life. An old man approaches from the shore. "See, the river flows. Anitya, Impermanence. Your boat was a temporary shelter. Your treasures are dust in the wind, but your awareness of this moment is real. It is your only unbreakable capital." Friends, we are all that merchant. Our accounts, investments, and possessions are our cargo. The fear of losing them and the desire to acquire more is clinging. Financial uncertainty, crises, and unexpected expenses are the turbulent river of life. Zen teaches us that true financial freedom begins not with accumulating things, but with liberating the mind from dependence on them. How can we apply this wisdom to our wallets and bank statements? Through the 7 Zen Keys to mindful prosperity. Breathe before you spend. Impulse awareness. As Buddha taught, with attention to thoughts comes power over everything. Before making any purchase, even the smallest one, coffee or a snack, stop. Take 3 deep, conscious breaths in and out. Ask yourself, does this nourish my real needs, or is it just a temporary desire, like a bubble on water? Will this purchase bring me lasting peace, or just a moment of pleasure followed by regret? Will this item be as important to me in a year as my next breath? Encounter the ghost of loss, acceptance of Anitya or impermanence. Buddha reminded us, everything that arises is subject to cessation. Money comes and goes. Investments rise and fall. You may have a job today, but what about tomorrow? Our fear of financial loss is often stronger than the loss itself. It paralyzes us and causes us to cling to the wrong decisions. Once a week, calmly review your finances, statements, budget, and consciously tell yourself, this money and these assets are impermanent, like clouds. I accept this truth, not with sadness, but with a liberating understanding. This is not a call for indifference, but rather a way to combat paralyzing fear. Ask yourself, what is scarier for you today? A real 10% decrease in your account, or the constant gnawing fear that it might happen? Sow seeds consciously. Financial karma. As Buddha said, intention is karma. Every financial decision you make is a seed. Impulsive spending sows the seeds of anxiety and scarcity. Consciously spending on what is truly valuable, health, knowledge, and help, sows the seeds of future well-being and peace. Money is energy. Where are you directing it? Before any major expense or investment, write down your main intention for this action. What do you really want to achieve? Examples include ensure the safety of my family, buy time for creativity, or support an important cause. Reread this intention. Does the action correspond to this goal? What seeds of financial karma are you sowing today? Will they blossom into peace, or the anxiety of tomorrow? Practice unconditional generosity, giving without attachment. Buddha proclaimed, if people knew the results of giving and sharing as I do, they wouldn't eat alone without feeling that they're giving. Does that sound paradoxical? How can generosity lead to prosperity? Zen sees this as the deepest law of flow. Clinging to money blocks energy like a dam blocks a river. By giving consciously without expecting a reward, you strengthen your belief in life's abundance. Set aside a small but meaningful amount of money every day or every week. Give it away completely anonymously without expecting gratitude or karmic return. Put it in a charity box. Pay for the coffee of the person behind you in line or help a stranger. Important. Do this as a ritual of release. Say to yourself, I let this go with trust in the flow of life. Which tightens your fist more, the fear of scarcity or the courage to let go? Find wealth in sufficiency, Santosha, contentment. Buddha taught, the greatest wealth is contentment. The modern world screams, you need more. Zen whispers, look at what you have right now. This is not a call to poverty. It's an invitation to step out of the endless cycle of wanting and experience deep fulfillment in the present moment. Your salary, your home, your cup of tea, all of these are miracles, Every day, sit in silence in the morning or evening and pick up an object associated with basic well-being, such as a piece of bread, a glass of water, or a coin. Look at it for 1 minute. Feel its texture. Be aware of the chain of generosity that brought this object to you. Say aloud, "At this moment, this is enough. I am grateful." How much of what you want to buy tomorrow do you actually need today to feel sufficient? Separate needs from desires, the source of suffering. Buddha revealed the root of suffering lies in desire, not needs such as food, shelter, and safety, but endless, insatiable desires fueled by comparison, fear, and illusion. Financial problems often arise when we confuse "I need this for life" with "I want this because others have it, because it's fashionable, or because I'm bored." Before making a purchase, especially a large or impulsive one, ask yourself 2 tough questions. 1. Without this item, will my basic safety, health, or ability to live with dignity be threatened? The need category. 2. Ask yourself, will it bring long-term peace of mind, joy, or benefit to the world? Or is it just a fleeting pleasure or attempt to fill a void? The desire basket. Postpone purchases from the desire basket for at least 24 hours. Often, the desire will simply disappear. Which controls your credit card spending? A sober mind with conscious needs, or the screaming hunger of unquenched desire? Create a mandala of prosperity, integrity, and purpose. Buddha reminded us, you are your own master. Who else could be your master? Your finances are not a chaotic pile of coins. They are a living energy system that reflects your values and your place in the universe. Zen encourages us to see the big picture. Take a sheet of paper, draw a circle in the center. This is you, your inner source of peace and wisdom, your mandala. Around it, draw rivers flowing from you, necessary expenses, housing, food, and health, conscious desires, education and travel, generosity, coin of flow, and investments in the future. Then draw rivers flowing toward you, your income, unexpected gifts, and support. Connect everything with arrows. Ask yourself a key question. Do all these flows serve my inner center of calm and the greater good? Or do any of them feed anxiety, emptiness, or disharmony? Is your money a chaotic mess? Or does it form a meaningful mandala that serves your true self? So, friends, here are the 7 Zen Keys. From mindful breathing before spending to creating your mandala of prosperity. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Rather, it is a path to transforming your relationship with money, shifting from fear and greed to trust and wisdom. It's a path where every penny becomes a conscious choice, not a reaction to fear. Wealth is measured by the depth of your peace, not by the numbers on your app. Choose one key. Choose the one that resonates with you the most. Practice it consistently for 7 days. Just 7 days. Breathe before you buy. Practice the minute of sufficiency. Postpone your desires for a day. Send a coin of flow. Observe. How has your perception of money changed? Your peace of mind? Write about it in the comments below. My key, Lea, my discovery in 7 days. Your experience is an invaluable gift to our community of conscious prosperity seekers. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, Lao Tzu. Your first step is right now. Choose one key. Don't try to change everything at once. Start small, but be consistent. Your mind is a garden. Financial habits are seeds. Awareness is the sun and water. What will grow in your garden in a month, a year, or a lifetime? Will it be weeds of anxiety or flowers of true freedom? Prosperity through mindfulness is not an external goal. Rather, it is a path home to your true self, where you are already whole and complete. There, money becomes a harmonious tool in your life rather than its master. Prosperity begins with awareness of the present moment. If this path resonates with you and you want to explore the hidden wisdom in everyday life more deeply, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. Most people watch without subscribing, but your subscription quietly signals to the universe that these topics are important. Zen wisdom is needed in the world right now. Together, we create a space of awareness. Thank you for walking this path. Be mindful, be free. As the great Zen master Dogen said, study the way. It is you. You are the way.